What is going on, my Tacticians, and welcome to another episode of the Tacticians Monday Matches! Alright, so I've only got one really good battle to show off and from last week Friday, and that's because I was an idiot and forgot to actually save most of the battles. I only saved one. Forgive me, I'm really sorry to everyone out there, but don't worry, don't fret. Wednesday, I will be doing a highlights video for the Friday Night Throwdown we had last Friday. But in any case, let's get this battle started between me and Kenz. Alright, so last Friday was Legends Night Out, so that is why you see all these legendary Pokemon in this battle right now. It's because last Friday I decided, you know what, I'm just going to bring all my Legends. So I told everyone, bring your Legends, hit me with your best shot, let's have some fun. And just go crazy. And so that's what happened. Everyone went crazy with their legendary Pokemon. Oh my lord, I lost so many battles. I lost so many times. But they were fun. They were fun. So my opponent Ken's gonna bring in his Necrozma with Solgaleo and his Hitmontop. I'm bringing in Tapu Koko and Xerneas. I don't like how this is looking, so I instantly switched out my Xerneas for my Magikarp. And I gave her the Electric Seed because I was expecting, I think I was expecting a fake out attack into my Xerneas, but didn't happen. Instead, he goes and fakes out my Tapu Koko. Probably the smarter move on his part, because I just realized that I'm gonna have to censor the Z move. So 1 second, so I'm censoring the Z move right now. So what happened in that exchange was I gave my Magikarp an Electric Seed to increase her defense. I was anticipating a physical attack into the Xerneas slot, so it's a good thing I did because I got hit with a Steel Z move here, and if that had connected while Xerneas was powering up, I would have absolutely lost. As it stands, you know, my Magikarp managed to hold on. Managed to barely hold on, but she held on. So I was able to keep her up for one more turn. Now, I'm staring down a Groudon. Not the best thing I could have been fighting right now. I really didn't like the idea of fighting a Groudon. Oh my lord. I think I went for a Dazzling Gleam here. I believe I went for Dazzling Gleam. I'm not sure off the top of my head. In any case, Primal Groudon is going to be coming out. I go for the Helping Hand. I think I do go for the Dazzling Gleam. Helping Hand into Dazzling Gleam. And I do indeed go for the Dazzling Gleam. And it connects onto both my opponent's Pokemon. But they just do, it does absolutely nothing to them. And now the Ultra Necrozma is going to go for a Calm Mind. In this tense scenario, he goes and calms his mind. Probably the best idea too, because, you know, really difficult Pokemon. So I go for another Helping Hand here thinking, alright, I gotta do something here. I gotta do something. So I go into a Thunderbolt. Helping Hand a Thunderbolt into this attack, powered up by the Electric Terrain. Doesn't take down the Ultra Necrozma, but out comes the Precipice Blade, goes into both Magikarp and Tapu Koko. They go down and drop like a sack of rock. So that's gonna be the end of my two Pokemon. This is just a great start to Impy's battle. Already down 2 Pokemon, and he loses his, two of his toughest Pokemon on his team. But it's alright, because I got Roxanne, my Formosa, and I got my Keldeo. He's going to be on the field now. So, I'm thinking, alright, he's going to do some damage. He's going to protect this turn. I didn't predict the protect, but I knew one thing. I was way faster than him, and I knew I could take down almost anything he had with this here Fightinium Z move from Roxanne. So all out pummeling gonna come out from Roxanne, my Formosa, and I go straight into the Groudon. I needed to get rid of the Groudon because it was the biggest threat to my team. So pow, right in the kisser. Takes down the Primal Groudon. In all honesty, I was afraid I wasn't gonna get it, but I get the lucky critical hit. That's gonna take down the Primal Groudon. That's gonna end this harsh sunlight. Gonna give Roxanne the beast boost she needs now to start wailing on my opponent. I go with the Secret Sword. It's not gonna do anything because of the protect, but at least I'm back in the game now. I'm back in the game. So now out comes the Hitmontop once again. So I'm thinking, alright. He's gonna fake out Roxanne, so he indeed goes for the fake out. Gonna connect to Roxanne. She is fragile, so she can't do anything. But Keldeo is strong, and he manages to go for the Secret Sword. Connects onto the Necrozma. Down goes the Necrozma, so that turn really plays out precisely the way I hoped it would. Oh my lord, that was a difficult fight. Now out comes Tapu Waifu, aka Tapu Lele. I don't know why I keep calling her Tapu Waifu. But now it's 2-4. So now the field has evened up with both of us losing 2 Pokemon. I still have Roxanne, she still has the +1. I can still take down my opponent. He goes and switches out his Hitmontop, gonna preserve the Intimidate and the Fake Out. And now out comes Charm. I go for the Bug Buzz thinking I could take down Tapu Lele, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough to take down Tapu Lele. And Lele's gonna respond with a Psychic Attack into my Roxanne. She has Paper Thin Descent, she's not gonna survive that. Now it's down to Xerneas. Now that the Bane threats are gone, now that the Hitmontop is gone and no longer has the Fake Out, I'm gonna be able to switch in Xerneas and get off my my Geomancy. So Hitmontop is gonna come out. He predicted that, he figured I was gonna go for the Geomancy. I don't have the Power Herb Xerneas here. Instead, I was the Fairy Z move Geomancy, but I already used my Z move, so I'm forced to go for a standard Z moves. I go for a Psychic Attack, hoping that this would work, and out it works. Manages to work out in my favor. I get rid of the Hitmontop. I already knew that thing was carrying the eject button. I've seen it so many times. I just knew instantly it was an eject button Hitmontop. So I triggered the eject button, forcing it to swap out. Charm is gonna go for a heal pulse though, and that's gonna, make my day really sad because now Tapu Lele's gained more health back. I really didn't want to have to deal with that. Out comes the Helping Hand now. I think he's gonna go for a Psychic Attack into my Xerneas. But my Xerneas is faster, manages to get the Geomancy off, so I get a +2 in all my stats except for defense and physical attacks. But that's alright. I got the defense, or I got the stats where they count. I go for the Moon-based Beam, or Moon-Gaze Beam. I'm surprised Nebby was really fast here. Honestly surprised Nebby manages to outspeed Tapu Lele. Get the Tapu Lele, and that's going to be the end of that turn. So much for the Helping Hand. Rest in peace. Now, out comes the Heliolisk. So I'm thinking, alright, what's this Heliolisk gonna do? Turns out, I think he goes for something that decreases my attack. Oh, he goes for the Eerie Impulse. I'm surprised that he was fast. He was able to outspeed my +2 speed Xerneas now. I think he was Choice Scarf. But in any case, I go for the Dazzling Gleam here. It's not going to do as much damage because I've lost my +2 special attack, but it is going to be at least dealing a lot of damage, and it's going to take it down to about 40%. I go with the Cosmic Power onto Nebby, going to increase my defenses, just in case, just to fortify myself up. Another Eerie Impulse is going to come out into my Xerneas. I've lost all my stats that I've gained now because of that attack. I have no power. I go for another Geomancy because, why not just go for another Geomancy? I figured maybe I could get it off. I go for a Psyshock now with Nebby gonna go into the Heliolisk. It's gonna go down. That's gonna be the end of the Heliolisk. So now it's just 2-4, and the Charm is just sitting out there with the Heal Pulse not being able to do anything. So that's gonna be the end of that. Now out comes the Hitmontop. So there's only one thing this Hitmontop can do, really. It can only go for an attack. It can only feint. It can only really, fake out my Xerneas now. And that's pretty much all he goes for. He goes for the Fake Out, gonna stop my Xerneas from going for the Geomancy. I go for the Psyshock, finishing off the Hitmontop. This battle is over. There is nothing more Kenz can do here. Oh my lord, but for a moment he was just murdering me with what he had. Oh my lord, but that Hitmontop, once you learn how a Pokemon works, you can easily get around it. Now I switch in my Keldeo. There's nothing more he can do here. I go for a Moon-Gaze Beam into the Charm. I think Nebby is able to finish it off. Then again, maybe not. No, actually it goes down to 50%. Weather Ball comes out, but this is a Weather Ball with no power behind it, so it just does a small amount of damage. Oh my goodness. Now Aquajet comes out, Keldeo reveals that Aquajet does absolutely nothing. Oh my lord, and Nevi goes for another Moon Gaze Beam just to finish off Kenz. Oh my goodness, Kenz, you fought your hardest. Oh my goodness, you always fight me so hard every time. But that is the end of the battle. GG to Kenz, and that is pretty much all I've got to show you, Tacticians. I will see you, Tacticians, next time for more Tacticians Monday matches. See you all next time. Bye-bye.
When you've reached the point where you can't go on, just come to me, you'll be safe from harm. If you trust in me, then I'll trust in you. There's nothing more that I need to do. If you put your hands in